Salamander, the creature between two worlds. In the heart of Europe's damp forests, where light barely filters through the trees and raindrops trace slow circles on the ground, lives an ancient, silent and mysterious creature, the salamander. It's hard to spot with the naked eye. By day it hides beneath stones, between roots and in rotting logs, but when the rain begins to fall, the salamander awakens. With its glossy black skin adorned by vivid yellow streaks, the spotted salamander moves slowly, deliberately. Its appearance seems crafted by nature to draw attention, or perhaps to issue a warning. In fact, that striking color is a clear message to predators: beware, I am toxic. Through skin glands, the salamander secretes an irritating substance effective in deterring most natural enemies, a powerful defense for such a fragile body. For centuries, the salamander was seen as far more than just an amphibian. In the Middle Ages, people believed it was born from fire itself. Legends told of salamanders thrown into blazing hearths, not only surviving but extinguishing the flames. In truth, these animals were often hiding in damp firewood, suddenly fleeing when the heat forced them out. But, the imagery was just too powerful to ignore. And so, the salamander became a mystical symbol. For alchemists, it was the creature that resisted all elements. For philosophers, it represented transformation through hardship. For kings, it stood as a sign of power and rebirth. Even King Francis I of France adopted the salamander as his personal emblem. Today, we know that salamanders are Eurodel amphibians, related to newts and axolotls. They live mainly in moist woodlands and are, honestly, essential to ecosystems. They help control insect populations. They serve as bioindicators of environmental health, and they possess an extraordinary ability to regrow limbs and damaged tissues. But there's more. Some species are viviparous. They give birth to fully formed young, skipping the larval stage altogether. That's a rare trait among amphibians. Between biology and myth, between nature and legend, the salamander remains a creature of the threshold. It lives between light and darkness, between science and imagination. It symbolizes what endures, what adapts, what transforms. And so even today, in the hush of the forest or beneath a sudden downpour, some say they've seen it. A small living flame walking slowly through the wet leaves. Perhaps it doesn't truly live in fire, but the salamander continues to burn brightly in the human imagination. As it has for millennia. Throughout the centuries, the salamander has crossed the boundary between myth and science, between superstition and knowledge. It has moved from the blazing fireplaces of medieval legends to modern laboratories, where it is now studied for its extraordinary regenerative abilities. Yet despite biological explanations, its presence continues to evoke something deeper. Perhaps because the salamander is more than just an amphibian, it is a living symbol of resilience, transformation and mystery. A natural archetype that reminds us that even what appears fragile can hold a primal strength within. In a world that changes rapidly, the salamander invites us to slow down, to listen to the rain, to find beauty in hidden details, and to remember that just like her, we too often live between two worlds, the one we know and the one we have yet to discover.